How's it going, everybody? My name's Danny Mata, and I'm here to say, shut up. I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it. I'm watching Bungo Stray Dogs. Can you get off my case? There's never been an anime that I've both heard so much and so little about. When Yuri on Ice first came out, I didn't watch it, but I knew the buzz, right? I saw the trailers, everyone was talking about it on social media, I was aware that it existed, but I never even heard of this anime until I became a content creator. The Bungo Stray Dogs community is at the same time incredibly vocal and like entirely invisible. Like, what is this? I don't know what the characters look like, I've never seen it talked about. Now all of a sudden Crunchyroll's like, get ready, season 4 is right around the corner. And I'm like, season 4? What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm just as sick of being harassed as I am sick of being out of the loop, so we're finally gonna check this one out.
Pickled plums, slivered nori, and leftover chicken. All doused in piping hot water.
What is this, an ad?
Damn it. I'm gonna die of hunger.
You're gonna die of brain damage if you keep that up. Hunger's the least of your worries. I'd focus on that concussion you most definitely have.
After being thrown out of the orphanage, I had nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep, and of course, not a cent to my name.
How do you get thrown out of an orphanage? Their whole job is to keep people inside of them. What, do orphanages just toss kids out when they become a certain age? That's a serious question. I don't know, do they do that? That's not even a criticism of the show, just, I guess more of a criticism of our government.
Get out, you good for nothing! No orphanage wants someone like you.
The world would be a better place if you just die in a ditch somewhere.
Oh, never mind. I guess the orphanage just didn't like him. Why? Was it that irredeemable haircut? Did this guy bang his barber's wife? Because that would be the only excuse for this travesty of a hairstyle. Dude walked into a salon and said, get me half of this. Dude said, I want to look like what would happen if a Bratz doll made out with a blender. I want to look like a Shih Tzu tried to use the top of a helicopter as a trampoline.
Right. I'm gonna rush the first person who comes along and then steal everything they've got.
This is a good plan. And you know what? Even better, this is a good plan to shout loudly. You're trying to rob somebody. Keep that knowledge to yourself.
Maybe someone going a little slower. Okay, the next person.
This is a good bit. I don't even have a joke, just a good bit.
Next time. And this time I really mean it. You're mine, man!
Oh, take it! Take his wallet!
You were floating down the river.
Is this not the Persona 3 protagonist? I feel like I find myself saying that a lot. Why is this specific haircut an anime trope?
You don't get it? I was trying to kill myself.
Suicide?
But you interfered and ruined my day.
Okay, we'll try again. Look, I know you're suicidal, but that doesn't mean you have to be a quitter, too. Well, actually. By the way, can we all just agree right now the jokes are gonna be dark in this one? This guy's fun personality quirk is that he's suicidal, and you guys told me to watch this. So let's just all assume from here on the jokes are gonna be a little edgy. And don't worry, when I'm done recording this, I'm gonna get my apology video ready.
Nice work? And just who caused all this work, you suicidal maniac? I've had enough of this. Do you realize how often you disrupt my schedule with your shenanigans?
Is this town being haunted by a vengeful barber? What the hell's going on with all these terrible haircuts? Oh, Danny, you're only 3 minutes into the show. You're being too harsh. Oh, I'm sorry. This dude's standing here wearing a Pikachu corpse on his head. What do you want from me?
An orphanage?
I was, yes. But they kicked me out.
Sounds like a real philanthropic organization.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think they can do that.
Check out that support beam up there!
Don't even think about hanging yourself in this tea house.
Jesus, this guy's a walking cry for help, isn't he?
Today's job doesn't require any secrecy. It's for the government. We're looking for a tiger.
What is this show about? These are ghost hunting private investigators searching for a rampaging tiger? Is that the premise? Am I like at least a little right?
You've been talked to about this. Let me try. Okay, now what do you know about the—
Oh my god, does he have bandages all over his arms because he keeps trying to slit his wrists? Guys, come on. This one's gonna get me in trouble. Everyone's gonna have to be real cool about the jokes going on in this reaction series here.
The world would be a better place if you just die in a ditch somewhere.
Why me? I didn't do anything.
We don't need worthless leeches like you.
This is the craziest attitude for an orphanage to have. You take in children with nowhere else to go. How are you gonna stand here and be like, we hate you, and everyone will always hate you? Do you even want to be an orphanage?
Sorry to interrupt, but what are you reading?
A good book?
I'm surprised you can read when it's this dark.
I have excellent nighttime vision. Besides, I've read it before.
How is this book not 2 pages long? Step 1, kill yourself. Step 2, die. What's the rest of the book? Fun DIY crafts in case you mess up?
They called me a good-for-nothing at the orphanage as far back as I can remember. And now, I don't even know where I'll sleep tonight or how I'll get through tomorrow.
Oh my god, we get it. You're a homeless orphan. I know that's like the worst situation anyone's ever been in, but suck it up. Your life isn't that hard. Okay, my Spy Family videos keep getting taken down. There are worse off people.
Because something's not right with your story.
Huh?
Just because their finances went south, why would an orphanage banish a poor, helpless child?
Oh, he's poking holes in your story, you lying bitch.
You came to the city 2 weeks ago. The tiger also appeared in the city 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you tiger-ass bitch. Dazai's looking for a tiger, but you sure are doing a lot of lying.
Some people use their abilities to achieve great success, while others fall into ruin, unable to control their powers.
Oh my god, he's a fucking were-tiger.
You see, you also have supernatural powers. In the moonlight, you can transform into a wild beast.
This is the protagonist's power? This is the weirdest, most niche ability to give the protagonist of a show. He turns into a tiger. That's some side character shit right there. That'd be like if Deku had the tape guy's quirk. Oh, he's hacking the tiger! I haven't seen effects like this in such a long time. Like the weird, like, blue rings of code flying around everywhere. I don't know, like, I can't pin down where I've seen stuff like that before, but it just, like, doesn't that feel like some classic Adult Swim anime shit right there? Like, I feel like I'd see that in Ghost in a Shell or something. Like, that's some Code Lyoko shit.
My power allows me to reverse anyone else's power.
Wow, your power sounds like a fucking buzzkill. Wow, classic anime trope. The protagonist falls into the love interest's breasts.
If you're flirting, I'm not interested.
Oh, Dazai knows it too!
You've gotten better at solving cases, Dazai, but my logical skills will solve the big ones.
Wow, I already hate you.
He's not dead. What are we gonna do with him when he wakes up? He didn't know he could do this, did he?
Who let Tom Sawyer join the crew? Actually, why do you all look like 1800s plantation owners?
Look at that, your right hand didn't change back.
My right hand?
Ugh, that's embarrassing. Wow, so is this gonna be like the anime version of American Dragon Jake Long? Also, I can't tell if that comment's gonna make a lot of people happy or piss a lot of people off. I don't have a good read on the Bungo Stray Dogs community yet. I'm excited to see how many people my comments infuriate.
Okay, I'll get it. I'm coming. I'm doing it right this second. Which button?
Why does so much of this show consist of this guy wiggling his little orphan ass at me? Okay, first off, this opening slaps. Second, how have I never heard of the show before becoming a YouTuber? How have I never accidentally stumbled upon any of these characters on a shirt in Hot Topic? This show has the biggest Tumblr energy I've ever seen. Everybody's like a quirky little soft boy and dresses like a vampire on their way to prom. Like, for all I can tell, this might as well be Twisted Wonderland.
First, when you leave the room, make sure you close and lock the door. Then, look behind you.
Look, he's even got a little Catboy tail.
I read about this fascinating way to commit suicide by getting stuck in an oil drum, so I decided to give it a shot.
Buy a gun.
You chose to do it and you think that it's working. I don't see what the problem is.
I like the idea of suicide, but I'm not at all interested in pain and suffering.
Buy a gun! I feel like once you get past the mental barrier of it, killing yourself should be pretty easy. Jump off a building, shoot yourself. There shouldn't be this whole whoopsie, forgot to kill myself nonsense.
We're an armed force taking on enemies the police don't stand a chance against.
Then I don't stand a chance at joining the agency.
Are you really about to act like you don't have an insane power?
It's true that I have the supernatural ability to turn into a tiger.
End of conversation.
After all, I am Dazai, the most trusted member of the armed detective agency and a true hero to adoring fans everywhere.
Yeah, I know, my viewers won't shut up about it.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Dazai! You bandage squandering machine!
Bandage squandering machine? No wonder Dazai's suicidal. I'd probably kill myself too if my friends kept calling me a noose jockey or something.
A call in the same month.
That skinny rat needs to pay his tab, okay? All 6 months worth!
Oh nice, this is gonna be another absolutely unhinged dub. Some of you have compared this dub to Skate the Infinity when recommending this show, and I'm starting to see what you mean.
We have an emergency. A man has taken a hostage and threatened to blow up our office.
Did you forget? What are you making this up on the spot? What was with that pause?
Now where's the president? Bring me the president! If you don't, I'll blow everyone in this place to Kingdom Come!
Ugh, I love a good bring me the president. What an insanely difficult request for somebody to fulfill. I've always wanted to go into like a CVS in Ohio or something and be like, if the president isn't here in 15 minutes, I blow this place sky high. I mean, like, hypothetically, you know? Come on, you guys know me. I wouldn't actually do that.
That is a military-grade high-level explosive. If the bomber acts on his threat and detonates it, they'll kill us and destroy the whole floor.
I feel like any bomb is too dangerous of a bomb. You don't have to be like, that's not just a bomb, it's a super bomb.
So what do we do?
He wants to see the president. Bring him here.
Are you insane? He'll try to kill the president.
Yeah, they never let me see the president either.
How about you put on an act? Make it depressing, like you think you're a real worthless human being. I know you can do it.
I don't know, that might be a little bit out of his acting range. I mean, this dude's just been such a beacon of confidence ever since he arrived.
Trust me. Scuffles on this scale are child's...
I am so sick of all the ass wiggling in this show.
What are you hoping to get out of this?
Dude, could you quit flaunting that junk? That wall of girls didn't come here for a show.
Think about the wonderful things worth living for.
Yeah, like what? What's something to live for?
Dude, if you have to think about it for this long, maybe you should check out a book from Dazai's library.
See, I really don't think you thought about this from all the angles.
Just because I'm looking at his front doesn't mean that doesn't count as an ass wiggle. What is this, the anime adaptation of Happy Feet? They should call this Happy Ass.
Fire gun!
You're telling me this doesn't have Tumblr energy? This dude just turned his poetry into reality.
I heard that if you're too neurotic, your aging becomes accelerated.
Really, is that true?
Yes, you should write this down.
Aw, what a good friend.
If you're too neurotic, your aging becomes accelerated.
I'm messing with you.
Nobody's a good friend in this show. What do you mean, what the hell? You can't be that offended that the terrorist took his bomb back.
Something to cover the bomb. Something. There's nothing here.
Throw it out of the window. I feel like there's an easy solution here.
Atsushi! What?
And it is not to wiggle your ass.
I had the time of my life being tied up, and I loved how intense and dangerous it felt. Please, promise me we'll continue where we left off once we get home.
These guys are siblings?
The exam has been completed without any complications, President.
What, did she just forget his name? The test has been completed without any complications, President.
Too hot.
Again, I got no joke, I just appreciate that bit. And that is Bungo Stray Dogs. Look, I know I felt myself being, for some reason, like particularly mean with this one. I love it. I'm super into it. I like immediately want to watch more. The animation is like weirdly gorgeous, like for no reason. Like the colors are great. I love the difference in like line thickness. Like, I don't know, I forget what you call that, but it's like Attack on Titan does it well, Demon Slayer does it well, this does it well. All the voice actors do an incredible job. The show's like genuinely funny, like not just weird cringe funny. So far, the powers don't super grip me yet, but the characters do. Dazai's a little weirdo, I love him. The main guys, also, everyone's kind of just like a little weirdo. The characters and the voice acting are both really carrying this. Like, I just want to hit play and have this go on for the next 3 seasons without stopping. So yeah, I immediately can see why people are into this. And I'm very excited to continue. And if you guys want me to continue, make sure you give this video a like, make sure you comment on it. you know, all that good stuff I have to tell you to do. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, everybody? Who's ready to get right back into this paranormal detective show, of which there's so far been almost no paranormal activity and literally no detective work? Look, that's not a criticism of the show. I'm just laying the facts out as I see them. That being said, those facts are in no way gonna deter us from getting through this show, so let's get into it.
I know it was for a test, but I was still really rude to you. My name's Junichiro Tanizaki. Can you ever forgive me?
Yeah, man, no worries. You were like barely rude. I totally forgive you.
Oh, you think I'm lying? There's absolutely no doubt that we're related to each other. None at all.
You are no longer forgiven.
The two of us are more similar than you'd think. Right, big brother?
Wow, so much, so fast. I am 50 seconds into this episode. There is no excuse for this kind of behavior. Even if these two weren't siblings, this is so much to do in front of a guy you just met.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
You leave this subject alone if you know what's good for you.
The rest of the fan base certainly has. I got so many comments in the last video being like, oh my god, I totally blocked the siblings out of my memory. Like, okay, cool guys, thanks for the warning. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh, did ya? Did you block it out? She's blowing him. She's literally blowing her brother.
Now that you have joined our ranks, you should try and act accordingly. Unlike some people here I couldn't mention!
Tell her to stop blowing him.
Well, at least some of us are. Right, Dazai?
Would you strangle me with these beautiful, delicate fingers, young miss?
What is this team? This is a team of sickos.
My hands might not be as nice as hers, but if you're looking for someone to break your neck, I think that honor should go to me, wouldn't you say?
Oh god, are we getting another Joe and Cherry situation here? He's clearly jealous Dazai didn't ask him to choke him. I don't know how else I'm supposed to interpret that.
What about me then? What did you do?
Yup, my job.
I don't know, probably like professional douchebag. Although with how suicidal he is, I'll guess, I don't know, toll booth operator?
The reward has skyrocketed? So, just out of curiosity.
Just out of curiosity, are you gonna make me literally spank that ass? I'm literally in this man's ass in this shot. I was joking in the last video, but the ass wiggling in this show is an epidemic.
So if I guess correctly, then it's mine? This isn't just some kind of prank?
A suicide advocate keeps his promises.
Says the man who has yet failed to actually commit suicide. You've been promising to kill yourself since episode 1. I don't know how trustworthy your word is.
You remind me of a lotus blossom, all at once elegant and ephemeral. Would you care to join me in a double suicide?
We don't go around offering suicides.
Please continue on. I'll take care of this.
Please let.
You're telling me these two aren't hooking up? He just took Dazai into a closet to spank him. Oh, Danny, how do you know he's spanking him? Maybe he's just beating him up. I know he's spanking him because nobody in the show can go more than 10 minutes without ending up on their hands and knees.
If I had to guess, I'd say they sound a lot like smugglers.
All I'm saying is I heard a lot of slapping and I don't see any marks on his face.
Memorize this picture and take note. Be careful.
Oh my god, it's Inosuke! I knew I was gonna like this show.
What makes him so dangerous?
He's gifted just like all of us are. Unfortunately, his ability is designed specifically for bloodshed.
Why do none of you have any actual combat abilities? Dazai turns off people's powers and you have to write an entire poem mid-fight just to do anything. No wonder they were so desperate to recruit Atsushi. I guess a man who turns into a tiger is better than a poet in a Nerf patch.
Wait a minute. I've seen you before.
Impressive. You found me out already.
Wait, isn't he the wanted fugitive?
What gave it away? His frosted tips or the fact that he's definitely bringing a bomb into this precinct? Can you imagine if somebody walked into a police station and the cops were just like, oh, thank you very much, kind sir. I'll just go ahead and put this away and... Wait a second. Aren't you Osama bin Laden? Oh my god, I was even right about the bomb. How did they not pick up on this dude immediately? Nobody brings a giant duffel bag into a government building with good or even neutral intentions.
Oh, yeah. You can't do a double suicide just by yourself.
Terrible song.
Don't forget, grab a friend.
Hey!
Double suicide, double suicide.
That's scary, all right.
Are there any rhymes in this song? I want to hear what that full mess of a song sounds like.
Yours is probably way more useful than what I have.
I wouldn't set your expectations too high. Mine's not really suited for combat.
Of course it's not. God forbid any of you have a useful ability.
I must apologize for deceiving you and leading you all into a trap.
Oh, you deceitful bitch! Also, I don't want to play too much of it, but the worst fucking song I've ever heard in my life just kicked in. Episode 3, 11 minutes and 40 seconds in. Listen to this train wreck of a song. It sounds like a laptop having diarrhea. Good! Alright, great, I hate this chick.
Oh god, whoa, what should I do? No, right, a tourniquet. Atsushi, do you have a tourniquet on you?
A tourniquet? What are you gonna tie off, her entire torso?
No, first I have to clean the wound.
Dog, she is the wound.
My research has already revealed that you are a non-combatant. I'll do you the favor of allowing you to follow your sister into the afterlife.
Man, this show's a real people pleaser, isn't it? I'm happy. I'm getting everything I ever wanted.
Doesn't look like snow to me.
This guy's power is literally the Matrix. These ability effects are so weird, like they're all like computer code.
What? My light snow ability transposes the entire space into a digital realm.
But like, why is it a digital realm? You're not a computer. There's nothing digital about anything going on here.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, nothing personal, kid. Yo, nothing personal, kid. This is all business. There ain't a single thing personal about what's going on here.
Naturally, I missed on purpose that time.
Oh yeah, naturally, okay. Just say you missed, dude. Who are you trying to impress here?
Is this my fault too? Do I make everyone around me suffer just by being alive?
Sure is looking that way.
A fool's errand, how tiresome.
Atsushi! That was slick as hell, my guy!
Unfortunately for you, I keep my promises.
This is not going well.
Quit your sobbing, you useless brat! Children who don't have parents don't have the luxury to sulk around.
Children who don't have parents have a reason to sulk around. Who gave you your orphanage license?
Akagawa! Why you?
Lady, you can stop shooting. I don't think it's working.
Agito!
I hardly know what's going on right now, but I do know it's sick. I feel like I'm watching a Harry Potter fight where characters are just shouting shit and stuff's just happening. Like, I'm not totally following what everybody's powers do right now, but I am having a good time.
I don't want to carry 3 people back at the same time.
You really think we'll just let you go?
Where in that outfit were you keeping 2 submachine guns and a Glock?
Let's leave them be. We'll return another time.
But Mr. Akagawa, why?
Ah, well, we will retreat this time.
But why though?
The bounty stands at 7 billion yen.
Well, I'm just tickled pink at their utter generosity.
Nice, look at this pink tickled little boy. I don't know, sometimes when nothing's happening in the show, I just say things.
I would expect you would, considering your previous history. After all, you were a Port Mafia member, weren't you?
Oh, you know what? That makes so much sense in hindsight. That is like the most obvious answer that I never would have guessed.
Are you sure? Really sure?
Yes. Dr. Yoshino is treating Tanizaki next door as we speak.
Well, at least the guy's gonna be okay.
My, what a big bad injury you've managed to rack up there for me, Junichiro.
God damn it. Everything this guy touches turns to horny.
So I'll give you the extra special treatment this time.
I was so unprepared for this show. What is this? What is any of this?
I think your notebook's upside down.
Dude, the comedy in this show is on point. hell is this guy's power? Explosions? Why don't the good guys have anyone with explosion powers on their team? Oh, he's a metal boy. I get it, he controls metal.
You've never seen a gift in action before?
Maybe that guy was a robot.
So, what do you want?
I'm going to quit the agency. I'm quitting and going on the run alone. Good luck finding me.
Wow, nice. This guy made it exactly 3 days into his new job before quitting. Not to mention the times he almost quit on days 1 and 2.
The agency is perfectly safe.
Huh? Hey, kid, you can't just leave. How am I supposed to carry all this?
You're currently carrying all of that.
You really shouldn't be so uptight all the time, Gramps.
Wow, nice. Look at Discount Overhaul over here. What's with anime mob bosses and these fur collar jackets?
Why aren't we pursuing the were-tiger?
The previous attempt failed because the agency interfered.
The previous attempt failed because your boss gave up. I have no idea how Dazai stands any chance against this villain. Yeah, if Dazai touches him, the power turns off, but I saw this dude slice a tiger in half from 30 feet away.
No, I have found the reason I am still alive. That's right. I've lived to this day so I could commit double suicide together with you.
This is not a charming bit. You're not gonna get a ring on that finger or a noose around that neck anytime soon if you keep this up. Oh my god, they're just assaulting the agency right now, okay. I thought we were setting up like a 13-episode arc with this. We're moving at breakneck speeds here.
Get out, you good for nothing. No orphanage wants someone.
Move on! I'm sorry you went to the meanest orphanage in the world. That sucks. But at least have a different memory. You've replayed this one like 4 times now.
Stop it!
What the?
Oh, nice, Kunikita! Dude, Kunikita, the best character in this show, hands down. Without a doubt, the coolest and funniest character so far.
There! Yeah.
Oh, nice, Tom Sawyer! Dude, Tom Sawyer sucks. I hate him. He hasn't really done anything yet, but I can tell you I don't like him. Also, nice Tommy guns, idiots. What fucking year do you think it is?
Just throw them out the window.
Roger! 1, 2.
What? Look, I know they attacked you guys, but I really don't think that's how you're supposed to dispose of corpses.
Okay.
Damn it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Aw, he feels loved. Or I guess at least wanted. That's pretty good. And that is also episodes 3 and 4 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, I don't know, I still love it, dude. This episode is a little, like, filler-y feeling. I understand the point of this episode, right? This moment is the point of the episode. It's to set up that even though he joined the agency, he feels like a nuisance, and so he is about to leave and keep feeling like a piece of shit, right? But then at the end he finds out that he is wanted, and he's not a burden to anybody. That doesn't change the fact that most of this episode was setting up a bunch of, I guess, joke villains that get, like, done away with in 15 seconds. So this episode a little slow, but boy, do I want to watch the next one immediately. Yeah, I don't know, I'm very into this. I'm very excited about this. But yeah, as always, if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you turn on that bell notification. That started as a bit, and then I couldn't actually say it. Turn on the bell notification, and watch some of my other content on here, like my One Piece review. That turned out super fun, I think, so check that out. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, everybody, and happy Halloween. I'm Reki. I'm Reki to the best of my abilities. Turns out the hair was a lot harder to pull off, so I'm just kind of... this is it. This is the costume. See, I got the sweater, the headband, and this is it. This October kind of snuck up on me. I've never had to, like, plan a crazy Halloween event for work before. I'd planned on reacting to Coraline. That didn't work out. Coraline will come very soon, though. But for now, we're just gonna do a very special Halloween version of a Bungo Stray Dogs reaction. So strap on in.
Hey, Kunikita. I can't stay. I gotta head off to a job.
I knew I was gonna hate this guy. Did you even help fight off the invasion? You just showed up to show off your Sherlock Holmes cosplay and then bounce.
The fact is, my ultra deduction is the best ability in this agency. I'm sure it's the best power in the whole country.
God, this guy's like a cockier L. Although, to be fair, the dude has a right to brag considering he's the only one in this detective agency with, quote, deductive abilities. I feel like every detective here should at the bare minimum have deductive abilities.
Good. Well, you know, as long as you're aware. Funny, it's odd that you call yourself the detective agency, because the rest of you have the combined deductive powers of a pack of monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh God, don't make me agree with this guy.
With your ultra deduction skills, you can see right to the heart of a case in an instant.
You're a role model for the agency. No, for all gifted people.
Guys, quit gassing him up. This dude sucks.
I'm not a 2-bit detective. I don't need an assistant.
Then why am I going with you?
Simple. I never bothered to learn how to take the train.
You buy a ticket and then you get on. Wait, you couldn't deduce that? How are you gonna roast the entire agency and then not have a basic understanding of public transport?
Honestly, I was surprised at how naive Rampo was. He didn't know anything. How to buy a ticket, how to get through the turnstile, or how to figure out which platform to go to.
You walk up to the person in a box, ask for a ticket, walk through the thing, and then get on the train your ticket says. Literal children take the train. A horseshoe crab could figure it out if it had to. Look, I'm not actually mad. I'm just lashing out because I know this show is gonna make me cry over this character at some point, isn't it? I don't know exactly how, but this is clearly setting up some sad boy vibes. This character is so cocky about his abilities, but so useless without them. That's some classic tier bait right there.
You know you're late, agents.
Now hold on, who are you? Where's Yasui?
Maybe you'd recognize him if you opened your eyes.
The victim's a lady.
Stellar deduction. What would we ever do without your powers?
So that means you don't have any leads.
That's all the more reason why we can't let some amateur private eye handle this.
If you didn't want him working on the case, why'd you show him the body? Don't be like, get out of here, kid. This is outside your jurisdiction. But you want to see something cool? Check out this dead broad.
Hello, Atsushi. This is quite the strange coincidence.
How did I not guess this?
I have made a decision that if I'm going to end everything, I'll do it with a beautiful woman.
Dazai, did you kill this woman?
That's my new plan. I'm on the lookout for a passionate and suicidal woman to die with me.
But how'd you get caught in the net?
Ask him if he killed this woman. The dude's at a crime scene talking about how his new life's mission is to find a woman willing to kill herself with him. The fact that he's in the net is suspicious enough. How he ended up there is irrelevant.
What a terrible situation. A lovely young woman in her prime has lost her life. She could have committed double suicide with me.
This is no less suspicious, Dazai.
I haven't officially gotten the job yet.
What? Why?
Ask Mr. Detective.
We don't need private eyes on this.
Well, good thing this guy keeps his closed.
The victim, Ms. Yamagiwa, was my superior officer on the force.
All right, Sugimoto. Here's your chance. Solve this case in 60 seconds.
Okay, well, this guy's not a detective. I don't think it'll ever be this guy's job to solve a murder. I'm pretty sure he's just a sergeant.
Tick-tock, 50 seconds left.
I hope that's not what I look like when I'm under too much pressure.
No. Your ass would be wiggling up a storm if you were in his position right now.
You realize there's no hard evidence. Would you like me to count to 60 for you?
I won't need that long.
Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready to get fucking deduced?
Once he puts on those glasses, Rampo's ultra deduction is active.
Watch him get it totally wrong. Like everyone at the detective agency is just pretending he has powers to make him feel good.
Ability. Ultra deduction.
Of course, it's some fucking Matrix ability. I forgot everyone in the show's a fucking robot.
Yes, I see.
I see my ass.
You wanna rephrase that one? No, that's a line you're going with? Okay.
I know that you did it, Sergeant Sugimoto.
Huh?
I've had enough of listening to your annoying voice. Sugimoto, show him your gun.
But sir...
Sugimoto, why don't you want to show him your gun? Because it'll definitely prove I killed her, sir.
If we prove him wrong, you'll shut up and go home. Go on, you can show him your gun. Hey, what's the matter, Sugimoto?
You're acting like you killed her or something.
Sugimoto! You can't be the killer! Show us your gun and get this over with!
Hey, let's maybe get a gun on Sugimoto in case this guy snaps, huh?
That's right, Detective.
Not good.
Not unexpected, though.
I've already made contact with a prosecutor I know. I just need to hand over the evidence. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to protect you.
What are those, protection bullets?
I'm just trying to protect you. Give me the evidence or he'll hire someone to kill you. I want to help you stay alive.
Yeah, if there's anything guns are known for doing, it's keeping people alive.
We both know you're not willing to shoot me.
You're right. I can't. Give it to me or I'll shoot!
Sugimoto, think about an action for 3 seconds before you do it.
Stop! Don't!
What an idiot. What a right nincompoop. Definitely throw this guy in prison on account of second-degree stupidity.
Want me to guess what her final words were? I have an idea. I'm sorry. Correct?
Whoa, chill out. He already feels bad. You don't gotta deduce whatever's left of his self-esteem into the ground.
His ultra deduction ability is truly incredible.
Yes, but I might have figured out half of it too.
Half of what?
The case we were just working on.
What do you mean half of what? Keep up, Atsushi.
See, the truth is, Rampo isn't gifted with special powers.
Huh?
Oh my god, I was right!
The reason why everyone at the agency respects Rampo is because they know his ultra deduction isn't an ability.
That makes him more insufferable. Why are people lying to him and saying he has abilities? Wouldn't it make him feel better to know he's just naturally good at solving murders? Also, none of this information gives him the right to be such an asshole.
Our city is safer thanks to his work and the power of his mind. He truly is a great man, don't you think?
I don't think. This guy can be a great detective and not a prick. That is a very possible combination of attributes.
The question seems to beget more questions. Is it merely a concept? A lofty notion?
Oh my god, please tell me this is a Kunakita episode.
I've arrived a whole 10 seconds early. My name is Dopo Kunakita.
Yes! Kunakita episode, baby! Oh, I love how much of a freak he is.
I knew The Complete Guide to Suicide was a masterpiece! Who would have guessed I just needed to eat those mushrooms growing nearby to have such an entertaining exit?
You know, a lot of you have informed me that these characters are based off of actual real-life authors, and that Dazai is based off of a writer who tried to kill himself multiple times before actually succeeding to commit suicide with his wife. What an insane depiction of a very real and very sad man. That's crazy that they took an actual for real suicidal person who succeeded in killing himself and turned him into this like quirky little Tumblr boy. Honestly, that is the craziest part of this show.
Stop this nonsense!
How can two people this completely incompatible work together?
More like, how can two people this completely incompatible bone each other?
How's the work coming along, informant?
Not bad, Four Eyes. Better than your notebook, I'll bet.
Whoa, don't insult my boy like that! Besides, if you're gonna insult him for anything, do it for his hair.
If your activities came to light, your father would be disappointed.
Don't you bring him into this, Kunakita.
Oh my god, I own that sweater. Damn it, I would have dressed up as this guy had I known.
So what? Were you on a date?
Of course not. Courting will only be done with a specified woman, followed by marriage within 6 years' time as is dictated here.
That's a really long-winded way of saying I'm saving myself for Dazai.
Stay on their trail, Taguchi.
Sure, if I have the time. I'm very busy looking after my fish.
If you're busy looking after your fish, you're looking after them wrong. Taking care of a fish involves 2 steps. Okay, step 1, feed it. Step 2, love it.
This driver is another one of our informants. He used to be an actor.
My career never took off, so I had to find paying work.
Nice, way to out yourself there, buddy. I used to be an actor before this. A terrible, terrible actor.
Both of these guys are wearing glasses. It's gotta be a serial glasses abduction case. This is totally your time to shine.
Please let it be Kunakita's time to shine.
You seem a little jumpy, Kunikita.
Is he afraid of ghosts or something?
I am not afraid of ghosts.
Good, that'd be a rough fear to have considering you guys are paranormal detectives. You guys carry guns? Where was Dazai's gun the last time you guys saw the poor mafia boss?
Dazai, what's your take on the situation?
I'd say she's sexy as hell.
I concur, Dazai. Great detective work.
Hey,
I think there might be other people who are trapped in this building as well.
Well, let's just hope they're sexy too. Boo, not sexy.
Despite what Dazai said, maybe it wasn't my time to shine.
He was making fun of your glasses when he said that. Did you really rush in there thinking this is my time to shine?
Huh? Where did you stay exactly?
My place.
What? Jesus, I'm surprised she's still alive.
I take quite a liking to all women. She does seem like the type who'd commit suicide with me if I asked.
I like how everybody's pissed at Dazai for bringing this woman to his house. Please keep this psychopath away from any and all women he may try and coerce into killing themselves.
Oh yes, Kunikita's notebook has a comprehensive list of obligations, plans, and ideals recorded in it.
2 episodes ago, you wrote the word wire gun in it, tore a page out, and then a grappling hook appeared in your hand. How is this not just a book full of torn out pages with different guns written on them?
I can understand your vision of an ideal woman, but maybe,
You shouldn't share that with any actual women.
So if he rips out one of those pages and uses his ability, will a woman appear?
Well, they're so plain.
Hey!
Only someone possessing my unbridled charm could pull off wearing them.
You saw 4 people die this morning. Can we stop flirting with each other and solve a case already?
What do you think, Atsushi?
Not bad, actually.
Apparently not.
Right here.
Huh?
The abductions happened here. You're the kidnapper.
They're doing this twist again? They literally pulled this exact same twist 1 episode ago. Also, way to make Rampo's abilities seem even more useless, considering Kunikita just did the exact same thing.
Merchandise.
What do you mean?
He'd sell the bodies for their parts. There's quite a large black market for organs if you know where to look.
Guys, these are some crazy conclusions we're jumping to here. You're making some wild assumptions about a guy you kind of think killed these people.
Guess we got nothing. What's your move now, Kunikita?
Come on. Are you being serious right now?
The guy doesn't want to go to prison. Can you blame him? Kunikita's sitting here like, are you really denying these murders right now? Like, I know it's pretty inconvenient for you, guy, but you had to expect this.
Flashbang!
There's something so cool about writing the word flashbang on a piece of paper and then a grenade just appearing in your hand.
You can't even shoot a straight bullet.
I don't have killing anyone in my schedule.
Well, could you maybe push some things around? Could you try and fit it into your schedule? The guy's right here.
Stun gun! Now play dead, you dog.
Yo, let's go, Kunikita! I wish he kinda just killed him instead of making him play dead, but sick line.
I may as well have pushed the button myself.
That's not true. It's the terrorist's fault for choosing to blow himself up.
To be fair, if it could ever be a terrorist's fault, odds are it probably is.
If we fail to disarm it, by sunset tomorrow, hundreds will die.
So what exactly are we looking at here?
Why did the Caillou theme song just kick in? This music doesn't really scream high stakes, guys. And that is episodes 5 and 6 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Once again, sorry this Halloween has been sort of a mess. I had bigger plans and waited too long to enact on them. But there's always next year, and maybe I'll come up with something cool to do for Christmas. But one last time, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you leave a like and a comment on this video. Make sure you consider subscribing to my Patreon. We had a very fun costumed game night the other day, which was very cool. And yeah, let me know what other shows, movies, or games you want to see me discuss in the future. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, everybody? My name's Danny Mata, and I'm here to ask, who the hell is Chuuya? My last video was absolutely plagued with comments saying, oh man, can't wait till Danny gets to Chuuya, and like no other information. You guys don't spoil, you're sweet like that, but you sure as hell tease. And you know what? I almost didn't even want to bring it up because I figured it was just some weird mass prank going on. Like I figure I'd be like, who's Chuuya? And then in the next video, all the comments would be like, heh! Chuuya nuts! But I'm taking the risk anyway. Too many people have told me about this character I've never even heard of. So hopefully we'll meet them today. And now, on to the show.
I hope that the Armed Detective Agency and its members are faring well. Forgive my impudence, but I have placed a bomb capable of causing mass destruction in a certain location here in Yokohama.
Well, at least he's a polite terrorist. Terribly sorry for the inconvenience, but I have rigged a train station to explode, so if you guys could see to that at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
Strange signature. Who is the Azure Messenger?
We don't know yet.
This bomb could ruin us. It's rigged specifically to make our team look bad.
Also people could die. Did you consider that? Why is the PR team trying to get ahead of this as if somebody just leaked the president's nudes?
He's setting us up so that if we fail his challenge, everyone will hold us responsible for the damages instead of them. Our failure to stop the attack would spread like wildfire.
Also, people would die.
Did you get any information from that taxi driver? Unfortunately, no. He denies any knowledge of the bomb. I believe him. I don't think he's the type to try to blow up Yokohama.
Well, he also didn't think he was the type to kidnap and impersonate random civilians, and look how well that turned out. Maybe don't just trust that the taxi driver turned terrorist is a good dude.
Isn't there something else you want to ask me about?
So you already know everything.
Come on, I only know what I actually know.
Jesus Christ, that's your fish? You maybe want to get a bigger enclosure for that guy? That thing belongs at the bottom of the ocean, not in a 12-foot long tank.
Nice try, but I know she's single. She broke up with her boyfriend. That's right, Kunikita. Now's your chance.
Nice, this is definitely a conversation you should be having 6 feet away from her. Dog, that chick is single as a Pringle. You should totally swoop in on that. Oh, you're still here.
Should I be hearing this? It sounds like you're discussing highly sensitive information.
Not really, they're mostly just discussing getting into your snatch.
You can help. Remind me, what class do you teach at the university?
Social psychology.
Ah, that's great.
Nice, you remember she doesn't have a boyfriend, but forgot her profession. Awesome detective skills going on here, Dazai.
He set off a bomb in a public facility and issued a manifesto. He was targeting killers whose cases had to be dropped on technicalities.
Oh my god, this dude's like a real-ass terrorist.
Would you calm down? Nothing like what you're imagining is happening. When I first let her stay, I slept in a different room and didn't try anything. You can ask her, I was a true gentleman.
She's right there. Lady, just go home. Getting kidnapped again sounds about as dangerous as hanging out with these two.
Can someone please explain to me how these two guys are partners?
Can someone please explain to me what you're still doing in this show? Atsushi hasn't done anything in the last 3 episodes. He just sits around and gives commentary. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but that position's kinda filled.
I'm no expert, but Kunikita seems to have a crush on you, Sasaki. Can I ask you, what's your ideal type of man?
Probably one that talks to his friends about having sex with me right in front of my face as if I'm not even there.
Clock's ticking. Do you know where the bomb is?
You know, I was looking forward to sightseeing in Kyushu after I solved my case.
What part of Clock's ticking made you want to launch into an arrogant monologue?
Dopo Poet! Flashbang!
What? Dopo Poet my ass? That flashbang just incinerated those guys.
Find the transmitter and send the stop signal to the car bomb.
Yeah, see, look, they're dead. I've played enough Call of Duty to know that flashbangs are not supposed to do that.
I wonder what number you'll get. How are you feeling? You're looking great.
Why is this dude up here testing out his Jack Nicholson impression?
Any direction I want, even if they're on the other side of the Earth. But the really bad news is once their number becomes 0, they'll die in agony.
Oh, this dude's just straight up unfair. I do like how the powers in this show are like super abstract and weird. Like, I am always looking forward to seeing what the next person's ability is gonna be.
Do you want it? That's a dumb question. Of course you do. Here. Oops.
Oh my god, that dude just snapped a key in half with his bare hands. That was way more impressive than any of this stupid numbers shit.
Nice leg work!
Dazai, bring a gun! Kunikita's the only one on this team with a useful power, and for some reason also the only one packing any heat. Yeah, Dazai can turn off people's powers, and Atsushi is sometimes a tiger, but one big guy rolls up and all of a sudden the whole agency's fucked.
Dazai! Here!
Oh, shut the fuck up, that was hype. The old switcheroo, eh, fellas? I would like to mention once more, though, that Atsushi has not done shit this entire fight.
What the? Why hasn't a number marked your hand?
Sorry to say, your ability won't have any effect on me.
What? That's not true. I thought he could only turn off people's powers if he touched them. What, do ranged abilities not work on him either? Holy shit! Oh my god, okay, that guy's dead. The corner of that cabinet just crushed that dude's skull. That was brutal.
Release key. My ability allows me to recreate anything once I've seen it.
Hey, maybe explain your powers after you stop this bomb, huh?
The object must be small, no bigger than this notebook here.
So your notebook is really a tool. And that's the reason you have it with you all the time, isn't it?
And that's the reason he can't just summon his ideal woman. Okay, got it.
I'm afraid I wasn't honest when I told Dazai how my relationship ended. My significant other and I parted ways because he died.
Well, you're definitely gonna have to tell Dazai that if you want him to stop harassing you about being single.
No, it can't be you. You're the one, Rokuzo?
Yo, look at this just like normal ass looking guy. I love this dude. No stupid haircut, no weird 1800s outfit, just a handsome man wearing a sweater. You know, that's something I could get behind.
Then it's really not you? Tell me the truth! Look out!
Oh no, they killed him! My bad, show. I guess I'll never like anyone again.
So, you're the Azure Messenger.
Honestly, can you blame her? You guys have been so creepy to this chick.
Will you shoot me? Please, Dazai. I suppose you can't because I lowered my gun. If you shot me now, it would be a crime.
Since when did these guys follow the law? They were literally throwing bodies out of their office window 2 days ago.
I'm here because the Azure King killed my dad.
Oh, let's go, Sweater Boy!
But why? Why did it have to end this way? What went wrong? Someone was wrong!
Jesus, what was she, a mosquito? This chick is 90 pounds. Why does she have so much blood?
No one was wrong. This was the only possible outcome.
Shut up! You're lying to yourself.
Oh, kiss.
This doesn't look good.
Oh boy, Dazai, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
And I can't find him at home either.
He's probably floating down some river again.
Maybe he got himself thrown in jail.
My guess is he's off with a woman.
Weirdly enough, Rampa's actually the closest.
Aren't you worried?
That man's ability to avoid death approaches nightmarish proficiency.
Even after all those suicide attempts, he's still as lively as ever.
I like how instead of acknowledging all of Dazai's multiple suicide attempts as an obvious cry for help, all of his friends are just like, oh, that rascally Dazai, always trying to kill himself. What'll he do next? With that attitude, probably die.
Good to see you back on your feet.
It's all thanks to Dr. Yoshino's treatment.
Of course. How many times?
How many times what?
4 times?
What happened 4 times? Put your ass away!
Dr. Yoshino, good morning.
Hey, Atsushi. Are you hurt anywhere?
Oh my god, she's on the prowl.
You know, I need someone to go shopping with me today. Looks like you're the only one around.
Huh?
Oh god, should I be nervous about this episode?
Are you okay, sir?
Watch where you're going, you little rat. Can't you see this is a custom-made suit imported from Europe?
Ooh, la-dee-da, excuse me, I didn't realize Atsushi bumped into Johnny Von... Fuck you, man!
Are you hurt?
Don't touch me. I'll be lodging a complaint with your superiors. So, where do you work?
That's not how that works. They're not at work, dude. You can't complain to their boss about something they did at the train station. This dude's over here trying to cancel Atsushi for bumping into him in public.
I can't help but notice you have 2 arms. That's one too many, I think. Shall I remove one of them for you?
Did you just tear that guy's arm off?
I'm really sorry about what happened earlier.
Sorry about what? Bumping into that guy or being an accessory to his murder?
Such a beautiful leg. I heard your leg was amputated when you and Tanizaki ran into the Port Mafia.
Amputated's a pretty gentle word. I'd say torn off.
This is your conductor speaking. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we will now be conducting a minor physics experiment.
Ugh, there's probably some TikToker disguising a prank as a social experiment.
So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy!
Oh, he pranked that train so hard!
Can you hear me, test subject Atsushi? Unless you surrender yourself, all of these passengers will be meeting a glorious, untimely death.
Atsushi, stop going outside. I know I just complained about you not doing much in the plot, but if we're being honest, it's probably safer to keep it that way.
I'll take the front car, and you go take the rear.
What if we spot the enemy?
Terminate them.
You got it!
Yeah, go get him, Atsushi. Between your no weapons and no combat skills, I'd say the enemy doesn't stand a chance.
I'd like to bid you a warm welcome, my lady.
Oh my god. This dude's covered in pins and just said "milady." What is the train being attacked by a nice guy from Reddit?
Well.
That's what your hair looks like? No wonder they've been hiding this doofus's face. He looks like Bon Clay. Alright, Atsushi, go beat her up. Great job.
She's too strong.
Dude, the Port Mafia has insane powers. How's the detective agency not been totally wiped out? Even if Atsushi were a tiger right now, I'm pretty sure he'd still be fucked. Hey lady, maybe next time try buying your shit online. This was absolutely not worth the fun shopping trip.
You want me to believe a meddlesome private eye like you would know something that I, a seeker of science, do not?
You're not a seeker of science. All you did was bomb a train. Just because you called it an experiment doesn't mean that it was one.
There's a simple reason for that. You're just an enormous idiot.
Amazon, Express, even Urban Outfitters has an online shopping store. Never go shopping in person again.
That's wonderful feedback. Thanks. If you're so smart, you don't need me to tell you this.
Since you're so smart, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but your weapon's dumb as hell. You're walking around with 30 lemon-shaped grenades jingling around in your jacket, a jacket which you've covered in buttons, I assume in a feeble attempt to match your 60-foot-long scarf, and a haircut your mommy gave you 15 minutes before she had to leave for work. And you think you have the right to talk down to anybody?
Now then, let's check in to see how our experiment is doing.
What is the experiment? You filled a train car with grenades. What was your hypothesis? That it would explode? Yeah, real valuable contribution to the scientific community there.
But how? When I left you, you were nearly dead.
Despite how I look, I'm a doctor.
You don't not look like a doctor.
In order to cure moderate injuries, I need to bring my patients to the brink of death.
Oh, that's actually sick. That's super cool. Hey, why'd you get naked when you healed that other guy, though?
This is...
Oh, nice! He's a bit of a tiger!
It's over.
Oh, let's go, Atsushi! Oh, that's hype! He's like Beast Boy, if Beast Boy could only turn into one very specific creature.
A father, a mother, and their little boy. Their throats were slit by demon snow.
Oh no, this is about to get so sad. Oh, don't kill her. She hates dogs and lightning. I didn't react to it, but there's a bit where she's like, my name is blah blah blah. I've killed 38 people. I like blah blah blah, and I hate dogs and lightning, and it was adorable. I'm gonna be upset.
No way!
Dude, it's a detonator. What did you think the big button would do?
My name is Kyoka Izumi. I've killed 35 people. I don't want to kill anybody else ever again, not ever!
Whoa, whoa, stop! Everybody calm the fuck down! Oh, tiger legs, let's go! Woo! Oh, please recruit her. You guys need her on your team so bad. How's it going, everybody? You know what I just realized? Forgot to mention in the last video? Still never met Chuuya. With how much you guys were hyping him up 2 videos ago, I really thought last episode was gonna be the one. But no, I suppose he'll just continue to be our white whale for now until we run into him.
That girl is a lost cause. It seems that her roots as a heartless assassin run much deeper than you know.
It seems that she's the only useful member on your team currently, so let's maybe cut her some slack. What are we working with here? You make knickknacks, Atsushi's a furry generator Rex. You have a girl who's one wrong comment away from getting a Title IX slapped on her ass, and a detective who thinks he has powers. The Ghost Samurai chick is the best thing this organization has going for it right now.
Answer me, girl. Who is your superior?
Hey, Mr. Kunakita.
Tachibana-do's boiled tofu.
He said, who is your superior, not where do you want to eat later?
It's a deal. Let's go.
Hey, are you crazy?
Well, don't bring her with you! Order some takeout! Don't bring the mass-murdering little girl to a restaurant!
They wanted my special ability, Demon Snow. It only follows orders that are heard through a phone.
How does that happen? How did you end up with that incredibly strong but super strict power? Are people just born with random abilities? Do we ever learn more about this?
Boom, boom, it takes two who don't wanna die all alone.
I feel you, man. I hate that song too.
You were so difficult to train when you first started out. You were such a slow learner, and you could never follow directions. Then there's that useless ability of yours.
Oh yeah, his useless bullet-stopping, flesh-tearing ability. How does he ever manage in a fight? Dazai, you almost died yesterday because you went up against a guy who was kind of big.
I thought maybe... well... I figured we could go wherever you wanted to go.
Ugh, yes! Show her a night on the town! Give her the best day ever, Atsushi.
Somewhere like... oh, a couple spot. Like a date.
Reel it in, Atsushi.
And I doubt you've gotten to go out and just have fun.
Like a date?
Mm-hmm.
No.
A date with you?
Mm-hmm.
No!
Oh, no! I didn't mean it like that!
Well, it's too late now. Chris Hansen's already got the cookies in the oven.
The Museum of Cultural History?
Wow.
Yokohama Customs Headquarters.
You know you're supposed to go inside the museums, right? Like, that's the cool part. The outside usually isn't the bit that you ooh and ah at. I'll let it slide on account of the fact that she did blow all of Atsushi's money on tofu.
I finally got the plushie that I wanted.
Yo, do not make me sad right now. I am in no mood to be sad. This better not be her best and last day on Earth. If this episode is 30 minutes of her loving life to the fullest for the first time ever, and then Atsushi has to kill her or something, this show better lawyer the hell up, because I will be coming for it for everything it has.
There's just one more place I need to go to.
All right. She's being really proactive.
We're here.
No, no thank you. I've had enough Bungo stray dogs, please. I'll be taking the check now.
But if you turn yourself in, you'll...
be sentenced to death.
But you just won the bunny.
Even if I returned to the Port Mafia, I'd be executed.
Executed?
Now is not the time, Atagawa. Get out of here with your useless ass stabbing power.
Let's go home.
Listen, she hasn't died or turned herself in yet, so I'm considering this a positive outcome.
We have to do something to help him.
Do we really? Why's that?
What do you mean? You guys are detectives. Helping people is like the one thing you're supposed to do. Besides, don't act like you don't need him, alright? How else are you gonna make your way to and from the train station?
You guys clearly don't seem to be capable of coming to an agreement by yourselves. So instead of going on with the ifs, ands, or buts, I just went and asked him for help.
Oh fuck, this dude rolled up with his own theme music.
I know that voice.
Well, this sure is a wonderful sight. Rivals a billion.
Oh god, here we go. This is him? This is the guy you guys have been hyping up? This guy's got some of the crustiest hair I've ever seen. Why does it look like his head is hatching out of a cocoon? What is he, part spider demon?
Actually, I find this all a bit too convenient.
You might be able to fool Octagawa, but you can't fool me.
Oh, I'm starting to see what's going on here. Dazai's all chained up. This street magician in a choker is getting all close to him. I see now why everyone's been telling me to hold off on shipping Dazai with anyone.
To pay you back, you used to give me a really hard time. You toyed with me, but now...
Holy shit, those aren't thighs of steel, those thighs cut steel. What an insane kick.
If you go, I'll give you... praise.
Oh, he loves it. Dude wants it so bad he opened his eyes.
Ability. Ultra deduction.
Oh, shut up. Really? We're still gonna go through this whole song and dance even though we know it's bullshit?
Atsushi's location is right here. The boat's traveling at 20 knots, making its way toward the open sea.
I can't believe people in my comments were trying to convince me that Rampo isn't a piece of shit. It took him 15 minutes to figure out where Atsushi is, but he waited 6 hours to do it. Oh, I'm so sorry it was such an inconvenience to put your dumb little glasses on and play pretend.
That's what made me a great partner, right? He's fast.
And I bet you saw this coming too, did you?
Whoops, guess not. Dazai, I want you to remember this absolute ass-kicking you're going through the next time you call somebody's ability useless.
I guess Lady Luck isn't on your side today. Lady Luck must be on my side.
Hey guy, bit of advice. Your Lady Luck bit gets lamer and lamer each time you bring it up.
The 5 execs are meeting.
Impossible. They only meet to make decisions about the future of the organization. Critical.
Is Dazai like 2 feet taller than this guy? This shot is so confusing because like, they're at the same height, but Dazai's doing a wall sit, and this guy's got his knee in his crotch. So unless Dazai's way closer to us than Chuuya is, that would make him like 7 feet tall once he stands up.
You have a problem. If you kill me, a list of all the organization's transgressions will be released.
Why haven't you done that already? You could just take down the Port Mafia right now? Isn't that what you've been trying to do? Isn't that the detective agency's like entire shtick? Just send the info out. What's all this ultimatum nonsense? I assume where they're going with this is Dazai's gonna be like, well, I want to figure out who's after Atsushi, so I'm withholding this information, using it as a bargaining chip. But like, whatever. Who cares? Just take him down. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, Chuuya's teeny. Look at how ginormous Dazai looks standing next to this man.
Just one last thing. My dream is to commit suicide with a beautiful woman. So dying by your hands never really interested me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, he's so bitter about it. Oh yeah, there's absolutely a love triangle going on here. Everybody wants their hands around Dazai's pretty little neck.
No, you're doing it wrong. Aren't you forgetting something? Come on, you know you're forgetting something, Chuuya.
Dazai really can't end a conversation without flirting for 30 minutes, can he? For all this talk about wanting to kill himself with a beautiful woman, he sure does spend a lot of his time teasing his coworkers.
Next time you won't be so lucky. You won't be so lucky.
What? What?
Hey, did you come here to rescue me?
You feeling rescued yet, Atsushi? Don't worry, his power's useless. You could take him.
Were-Tiger, teach her how it feels. Never helping anyone, never being trusted, living your life in fear, trembling like a worm.
Okay, you know what? Atsushi is hardly the reason the people around him keep getting hurt. If Atagawa wasn't constantly hunting him and stabbing people, Atsushi would have a pretty happy and normal life.
You actually may be right about that. But that's okay. Those grapes, they were delicious.
She loves the day she spent with him.
The ship isn't going to its destination.
Just where is it going then?
The pit of despair.
How and when?
You set explosives in the armory? You're trying to die, aren't you?
Where did she get explosives? How'd you let her do that? Usually when you kidnap somebody, you don't let them plant explosives all over your boat. Not that I would know.
Kid! Listen, I can't get any closer, so you're gonna have to jump!
I'm gonna live.
Not if you jump, you won't. Kunikita, it's like a 50-foot drop. What, are you trying to kill him?
You fool! Don't cause more trouble than you already have! No one is getting paid a cent for this rescue!
Wow, really know how to talk a guy off a ledge, Kunikita. Although if you're trying to get him to jump, you're doing an excellent job.
Kyoka. She said the crepes she had with me were delicious.
You know what's weird about this fire? There's a little animation fun fact right here, right? Like, look at the fire behind Atsushi. It's just a bunch of spheres with smoke and fire textures on them, like, slowly rotating. That's kind of neat, right? Like a cool little trick. By the way, the next time one of you wants to comment, oh, I feel like Danny intentionally misses important dialogue in these shows, let this moment be your validation. Do I do it intentionally? No. Are there moments where I'm just staring at the background effects while people are talking? Absolutely. Oh, let's absolutely fucking go. Atsushi's abilities have become so much cooler now that he can control them. Like, look at him over here using his tiger biceps. His triceps, if you will.
You're quite the blabbermouth today, aren't you?
I don't recall introducing myself as a mute.
I like how Atagawa is essentially like, I do enjoy a stimulating conversation, yes?
And what's that?
I can beat you!
He transformed back to escape.
Wow, astute observation. It's a wonder the detective agency never tried hiring you with those deductive skills of yours.
Not long now before this ship will sink. Using the explosion to propel himself?
I don't know, I think he might have just gotten lucky on that one. He was sitting on his ass when the explosion happened. I don't think there was any strategy involved in what he just did.
Your ability's slow to activate. Your opponent's not gonna be polite and wait for you.
I feel like the slowness of his ability is absolutely easily mitigated with a gun. Like, activate your ability and then shoot at your opponent while he's dodging it. Or shoot at your opponent, have him take cover, and then activate your ability while he's not able to get near you. Look, I wouldn't keep bringing up guns, but this show did it first. Kunikita's literally the only one making use of them, and it's crazy.
I have to get her safely to Kunikita.
Atsushi, I don't have the solution, but you absolutely gotta stop letting that happen.
Why? Why are you the one?
Oh my god, it's a love pentagon. Atagawa's in love with Dazai too, isn't he? Why does everybody want Dazai's suicidal little smooches?
About that, whether someone is worthy of being alive isn't your decision!
Alright, well, if you're not gonna stop it from happening, I guess you might as well embrace it.
He ripped it off, and he's regenerated.
Atsushi is so lucky he randomly has healing powers along with being able to turn into a tiger. He would have died 6 times by now if transforming was his only ability.
Make sure that I keep him at a distance.
Rashomon! Sawarabi!
Dude, maybe just grab the girl and run. You were no closer to winning this fight than when you started.
Just die already.
Oh, he used his little Catboy tail.
My new apprentice is superior to you in every way imaginable.
Oh, Fist of the Tiger, bitch! Nice! And they saved the girl. And that is episodes 9 and 10 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Next video will close out the season. I think after that, I may take a couple videos to finish up Beastars, try and get back into Spy Family, take a small break. But who knows? My content schedule is so stupid and sporadic. So we'll see what I'm feeling. I do want to get in the habit of finishing the seasons I start, so it could be good to take some time and do a little cleanup, you know? But anyway, once again, make sure you check out my second channel if you like my analysis videos and stuff like that. It's called Honestly Brutal. check it out if that's something that interests you. And I will see you guys next time. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the season finale of Bungo Stray Dogs. The last few episodes have been absolutely hype. Atsushi's learning to control his powers, the little demon ghost summoning girl hasn't died yet, so that's a plus. Atagawa got absolutely demolished, so I'm hoping these last 2 episodes stay in the same super hype vein as the previous 2.
What'll I do if she and the agency are hostile towards each other?
Yo, I love that Kyoka's joining the team. That's so hype. This is the best decision this show possibly could have made.
Good morning, everyone.
Now could you turn around for me?
Oh no. Damn it, Kyoka! They got you too! Sooner or later, the anime community always forces you into a maid dress.
Don't worry about him.
I'm back! Look what I brought!
Rampo's actually into it the most.
Rampo would be!
This is the snack that changes color when you mix it. Go ahead, try it.
I have never related to an anime character more in my entire life. This is the anime YouTuber experience. This is it, right here. People forcing you into a maid dress, shoving colorful food in your face. Finally, I'm being seen.
Please let me stay here. I'll do anything.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend you saying I'll do anything either. This crowd will take full advantage of that. Look at what you're wearing, Kyoka. These people are savages.
Avulsion of the frontal bone and thoracic vertebrae, damage to the jugular ligament, rupture of the brachial and femoral muscles, and first-degree burns over the entire body.
This guy got punched once. How are you gonna try and be an anime antagonist and not know how to take a hit? Granted, it was a tiger's fist, but Atsushi was the one at the other end of it. Okay, this guy should not be in a 6-month-long coma after that.
He may never regain consciousness again.
No way.
Dude, way.
I look terrible.
Jesus, more like emotional support mafia. This girl started doubting herself for a second, and this dude swooped in like, if you ever put yourself down like that again, I'll push you down permanently.
You gotta excuse Geen. The boss has him doing a whole lot of infiltrating and assassinating. He'll slice anybody's throat now, even one of our own.
You know, this guy would be a whole lot more intimidating if I didn't see Tom Sawyer chuck his lifeless body out of a 3-story window 5 episodes ago.
Have you ever felt that you were truly suited for this job?
Is this whole episode just gonna be about this woman's quarter-life crisis?
No, of course I haven't.
Apparently so. Do you even have abilities? And no, owning 2 submachine guns does not count. Yo, just fill this dude with bullets. Like, if your goal is to kill him, why take any risks? Just turn this guy into a liquid. Oh, nice grenade. Oh, nice miss. You had like 5 guys standing in a circle together. You didn't hit any of them? Oh shit, the boys rolled up. And thank God they brought their terrible soundtrack with them.
Take this. You're bleeding.
Actually, you're the one bleeding. And I'd say you're bleeding a lot, considering you just mistook him for you.
It's common to see our policemen doing things like fixing the pump to the local well, rescuing cats, or standing in line to taste the first crop of watermelon.
Ooh, la-dee-da. Kenji comes from a utopian village.
And what happens to your lawbreakers?
They get hogtied and tossed off a cliff.
Oh, never mind. It's a village of savages.
What should we do about that request from the police?
The car in motion exploded for unknown reasons.
Well, you know, sometimes they do that.
What's going on?
Do you see
A car was driving along and somehow ended up there.
Sometimes they do that!
Can't we use fingerprints or teeth to figure out who they were?
Sure, if we had any.
What?
Dude, the car crashed into the 3rd story of a building. That is not a body you want to see.
Kenji, dear.
Hello, little Miss Maeda.
Oh, look at little Miss Maeda.
It was nothing, really. My folks sent me a lot from home.
Little Miss?
Yeah, little Miss Maeda. You got a fucking problem with that? I will not have you slandering this adorable little lady.
You on a job?
We are, as a matter of fact. We're investigating the explosion that just happened.
Why does this kid have the most hardcore soundtrack in the show? Dude's walking around dressed as a banjo-playing Toad, and he's got Metallica doing his theme song.
Even if they were responsible, why would they admit it? Especially to us.
If we go and ask them nicely, I'm sure they'll tell us. That's how life is.
That's how life is not. I asked a man on the street for directions once, and he spat on my shoes until I cried. That's a real story that actually happened to me.
I just wanted to ask if any of you were responsible for what happened.
Can't say we know anything about it.
Well, if they said they didn't do it, I guess they're innocent, Kenji.
If that's the case, I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Kenji, I was joking.
They were lying about everything!
What? But Atsushi, they said they didn't do it.
There's no way they weren't involved.
But they said they didn't know anything about it.
Kenji, I was joking.
If you are honest, others will reply in kind. It works. That principle has never failed me yet.
This is the worst attitude for a detective to have. You just believe everybody you interrogate at face value? How do you solve anything?
Can we stop by at a beef bowl place? I'm really starving.
Hang on. You eat beef even though you keep cows?
Hey Atsushi, out of curiosity, why do you think people keep cows?
Everyone ends up confessing to me like this.
Oh, I get it now.
Nice, Kenji. How's that confession feel? Confession? Wait, no, sorry. I mean concussion.
That kind of stung a bit.
Oh shit, Kenji's about to pop off, isn't he?
Be not defeated by the rain. Be not hindered by the wind.
Yup, he's popping off.
Kenji possesses superhuman strength, but he isn't totally invincible. He can only use that strength when he's hungry.
Nice, so Kenji's ability is getting hangry. Awesome, cool. Sounds like every one of my exes. Hey, it could be a lot worse. At least she's out of the maid dress.
Why don't you write up your report about being captured, Dazai?
Atsushi,
Yes?
I want you to write a report for me.
To be fair, Atsushi, that's like classic intern shit. Just because you can turn into a tiger doesn't mean you aren't still their coffee bitch.
It's said their members hold key positions in finance, politics, and the military, allowing them to utilize their vast influence for nefarious purposes.
Yep, they're American, all right.
I've received reports that you issued a bounty to encourage the Port Mafia to attack us. Are they true?
Yes.
How is that not like a straight-up declaration of war? How did that not start a third world war? This American hired the Mafia to attack a Japanese government agency.
We are a secret society that officially doesn't even exist.
Oh, that's how. I guess being the Illuminati helps.
If your employees vanished, I make a bet your little agency would cease to function. And by then it would be too late to change your mind.
I'll take that into consideration.
What an incredibly obvious threat that the president is absolutely not picking up on. Wait, you think he's hitting you with a hypothetical? You think that was a fun brain teaser?
I'll leave a message for you in tomorrow's paper. Consider it carefully, old sport.
Nice, I love how douchey Americans always say old sport, as if anybody actually talks like they're from The Great Gatsby. Wait, what was this guy's name again? Oh my god, wait, he's literally F. Scott Fitzgerald. I forgot all these characters are based off of authors. I get that one. Wow, the new big villain of this show is award-winning author F. Scott Fitzgerald. I wonder if at the end it's gonna turn out he stole most of his work from his wife. Look it up, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Shady guy.
That's a really cute hat.
You think so? Thank you very much, miss.
That hat is the single worst part about Kenji. Oh my god, she killed Kenji!
Hey, did you hear what happened?
Yeah, it's on the news.
As we reported earlier, a 7-story building has completely vanished overnight.
It did what? How did they yoink a whole building? What, is David Blaine on their crew?
I seem to recall someone promising to do anything I asked.
Yeah, but that was yesterday when you were... Let's not talk about it.
I thought you two were done being disgusting.
Would it help if I reminded you of how we...
Naomi?
All right, there we go. Maybe these Americans aren't so bad after all.
No, it can't be.
But I'm sure glad it is. whoa, I've never seen an anime character with braces before. Wow. What a diverse cast of characters. You know, it's nice to see some representation for the braces community from time to time.
But don't worry, you can leave whenever you want through that white door. But unfortunately, your companions will be trapped here.
Dude, honestly, solid deal. Kenji's a definite loss. Okay, he really grew on me the last episode. But you are way better off without this brother fucker. Hey, maybe you can come back and trade Ronpa for Kenji. Yo, the detective agency's gotta recruit some more stand users. This is getting ridiculous.
You need to run. But the girl I'm looking for might be here. She's beautiful, just like a little angel.
And she's your daughter, right? Please?
Ever since we've been separated, I have no idea what to do with myself.
Good thing she's totally your daughter, otherwise these comments would be incredibly creepy, right? Oh, get tagged, bitch!
Junichiro!
Oh, get snagged, bitch!
You have such a strong and useful ability. You must have been highly valued from the moment you were born.
Okay. Ouch. You already hurt his friends. You don't gotta hurt his feelings while you're at it.
Everyone shunned me because of my ability. They all thought that I was some kind of freak.
You are a freak, and it has nothing to do with your ability. Unless by ability you mean that goofy-ass, fish-eyed grin, I think people had some other very valid reasons to shun you.
Why are you special? How come I'm not special? It's not fair!
Everyone's always coming up to Atsushi and being like, why do you get to be in the detective agency and I don't? It's not fair! Like, bitch, fill out an application. Has anyone ever actually tried getting a job with the agency before just dumping all their baggage on this kid?
I don't know how to use this key either. It's a complete mystery to me.
So there was no way to win in the first place.
Dog, you're going up against Darla from Finding Nemo. Why did you think this would be a fair game?
Don't do it, kid. Face your enemy.
Atsushi, find an adult. I do not like the look of this guy.
Assuming you're willing to trust the words of a simple neighborhood physician, of course.
You're that girl's physician? No pediatrician should be this attached to one of their patients.
Using game theory, the optimal strategy is to launch a total counteroffensive.
But that's just a theory. A game theory. I didn't realize we were dealing with pedo MatPat over here.
It's all thanks to you that the weretiger didn't run away in the first place. I guess I could let you go as a sign of my appreciation.
Oh god, lady, you just made a big mistake. You trapped this man inside of a little girl's playroom. Okay, something tells me he's in his element here. All I'm saying is he's not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with him.
I really want to see your expression when Anne catches you.
Why don't you try it?
Oh, please don't tell me I'm right. I'm getting some big Hisoka vibes from this guy right now.
Impossible. You were able to resist the force pulling you in with just your arms and legs alone?
To be fair, they are literally tiger arms and legs.
My life has been filled with all sorts of misfortune. That's why I understand your feelings of resentment all too well. I don't want you to lose the only place you can call home.
Dude, fuck this girl. Who cares about her dumbass home? She literally kidnapped your friends. Screw this girl.
Without a key, this door won't open. That means if you're imprisoned here, no one will ever be able to free you.
Wow, nice. Way to mansplain her own powers to her.
Listen, if I can help you in any way...
Oh, what the hell? Her braces were fake? What, does your ability give you worse teeth but a great dental plan?
Oh, Elise, there you are! Are you okay? Where have you been? I was so worried.
Elise, please say, hello, my biological father. I'm so happy to be reunited with you.
I really just wanted to see him cry.
Oh, that's so cruel, Elise! You're lucky you're so cute.
Atsushi, I'm gonna need everybody at the agency looking in on this guy's relationship with this little girl.
You said you were a doctor, right?
Ex-doctor. I'm just a simple old man in charge of a small group now.
Oh my god, arrest this man. Ex-doctor? You're like 35. Nobody willingly stops being a doctor at 35. What'd you get fired for? Also, small group of what? Why are you so ominous?
Remember, an optimal solution exists in any situation, regardless of the difficulty.
Is that what you told that little girl to get her to marry you, you sick fuck? Oh, he's the Port Mafia leader. Oh, thank God, that's so much better.
It seems I should take my own advice. We need an optimal solution. The agency and the gift.
Okay, well, I wish his ability wasn't called Vita Sexualis. And that is season 1 of Bungo Stray Dogs. Sort of a anticlimactic season finale. It feels like this season really wrapped up like 2 episodes ago, right? With the big Octagawa fight. It's strange that they like tacked on these last 2 episodes that seemingly, like, we learned about Kenji and we learned about the leader of the Port Mafia. But like, out of season finale material, no chance. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below, and what you guys want to see me react to next. Let me know, and I will see you guys next time.
But now I always seem to freeze the things I love.